Yes, my friends, it is here. I am so excited. My Kingdom Chronicle, and I couldn't be more excited to talk about it and break it down here in my year of 2024 CookieRun Kingdom in review as we get ready for the 4th anniversary here. Super excited about it. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, that information is available to you down below, and along with a lot of great information on the community. And on top of that, today's episode, where we will break down a little bit of what my Kingdom Chronicle is. We'll give you all the key information that you need to know about it. We'll also walk through exactly how my CookieRun Kingdom happened with this particular app. Very, very excited about it because it's pretty fun. We'll pull it all back together as we always do. So, couple of things here to get it kicked off. This is my Kingdom Chronicle. I'll make sure all the links are available to you in the channel here, on the episode, in the description, so you can check them out there so that you can get to it. All you need is your in-game ID to help you do it. You can absolutely go and find that in the settings, go over to information, and that's going to give you where your ID is. So plug that in, and then you can see all this great information just like me. Additionally, I'll make sure it's in the Discord server for you, so you can check out the Discord server there as well. Love seeing everyone's posts on this, by the way, too. So feel free to tag me in the socials or post in the Discord, because we love seeing this stuff. So, all right. So a little bit about my Kingdom Chronicle. Essentially, what this is your look back, as it says there, for 2024 in the CookieRun Kingdom and the memories with us. Now, they are using data up until the 29th, so you actually have 2 days left. So if that matters to you, just so that you're aware. And a lot has happened. So we're going to walk through each of those pieces here today, because it is pretty fun. I love seeing this stuff. So 360 days. I did not make it all the days. So what happens sometimes is I forget to log in, I'm traveling, or I'm horrendously sick. And that can happen, and life can get in the way. I wish I logged in every day, but you know, even me as the #1 free-to-play player, as I like to say, doesn't happen sometimes. So maybe you beat me on that one. Let us know in the comments. Now, additionally here, collect them all, your cookie gacha pulls in 2024. Now, this is pretty interesting when I look at this from my own statistics. Couple things on this. I don't do a ton of regular gachas, so this is why I have tons and tons of cookie cutters. I like to save those just honestly for fun. Additionally, it makes it much harder for me and that's why I say the #1 free-to-play player, by not overusing my resources to find harder paths to get by with not having ascended cookies. Now, when you see my featured cookie gacha there, those 700 pulls are tied to every new epic feature cookie that gets released. So that is why I love doing those with my super epics, or try and get those epics there in the new releases. So 700, pretty interesting to see that. And when we think about it, if we do about one every 6 weeks, that's pretty good in terms of return on, as we always say, the return to the mean, which is about 75 pulls. So if you watch my gacha episode to get an idea of what that is, about 75 pulls to get one. So I think we're a little bit ahead in net, which is pretty cool to see that as a total statistic. Then gacha fate, I should definitely have more of these. I don't use any of the cutters, and I should be using the tickets, and you absolutely should be doing this. It's huge as a free-to-play player. For me, it's a bare minimum thing. I accidentally forget every once in a while, believe it or not, just like I don't log in some days. And that's something that can occur. Make sure you're using those tickets up. Generally for me, I'm trying to save it to try and do a live event. If you enjoy those kinds of things, definitely subscribe and take a look at the channel because I am trying to do those more here for 2025. So that is definitely on me, and I try to like to give the reminders. All right, so in the next thing, gacha in the gacha. Love it, right? My most pulled cookie was golden cheese cookie. How awesome is that? Then when it comes to legendaries, dragons, and super epics, was actually shining glitter cookie. I think this stuff is so fun to see. I was not expecting golden cheese. Actually, I did a ton of beast pulls, so I was actually thinking that maybe it was going to be burning spice. If you caught my live episode, it was incredible, super crazy. However, it ended up being golden cheese. Now, additionally, shining glitter cookie, I was not even thinking about that. And many of you that watch the channel know that I do enjoy using this cookie fairly often. It is a little fun one for me, particularly in the electric type. Now in epic, so we got sorbet shark cookie, which is super fun from that perspective as well. Rares clover cookie, and then beet cookie as always. So pretty interesting. As I said, please feel free to share these. I would love to see what yours were in our Discord and on the socials. All right, and feel free to tag me. All right, here we go. Costume pulls. Now what you're going to see is I don't do a ton of costume pulls. I should do costume pulls. I only did 120. Generally, like right now, I should be participating in the legendary event. You may still see me do it. However, I recommend those kinds of events to use your gacha pulls for your costumes. Now, what's next? Icing gacha pulls. So this is also pretty interesting. I only did 5. And generally, this is just to knock out some of the events. You're going to notice that when this first update came out, in the next piece, I'll talk about that here in a second. However, here are icing gachas. I do save. I have done the Choco Chalk here on the channel on how to get more and those kinds of guides. So those are something that you can look forward to here on the channel. And we probably should do more. All right, next we got prosperity. So we used in 2024. So this time it's a little bit different. I'll talk about this a little bit more at the end. We have used 30,000 juicy stamina jellies. Regular stamina jellies about 73,000 crystals. We did use some this year. So if you are a follower, subscriber, have watched plenty of videos here on the channel, you will know that I have right about now almost 4 million crystals. And I would have 4 million crystals if I didn't spend the 140. Now, I typically do not spend crystals, my friends. Hardly ever, rarely. That's the truth. And I do it again to make it harder on purpose so that I can bring the best free-to-play guides for you here. It's not all 5-star scented cookies. Everything's not maxed out to the T's. That's not how it goes. So for me anyway. Now, most of these were spent on trying to upgrade Beascuits. That became very, very important. And as the year evolved, even more important when they started to give you kits. So something to keep in mind. And there you can see my rainbow cubes. I only used 36,000 of those. Now, one of the interesting things that you're going to see, coins. I have used a lot of coins. One of the things I'll say here is with one of the updates on the lifestyle changes, being able to use coins to purchase in-game essentially commodity items that you need or that you can build instead has been super helpful and obviously also super draining. Now, I know that I didn't use all my coins on those, but they've certainly added to it. Additionally here, look at that. The Choco Chalk, we got 500 chalk. Then additionally, we got our arena tickets. We did a lot of arena this year, 2,700 battles. Now, we definitely could do more. I'm looking forward to doing more in 2025, particularly on the arena as well. A couple things. I actually think I have more arena tickets in my storage right now than I actually consumed as well. So a couple other things I do want to comment on prosperity here when we get to the end. A couple other things too, saying that twice, if you got it. Here, time is gold. We saved in 2024 74 hours, almost 75 minutes in speed ups, or 75 hours in speed ups. I did use these a little bit more. Sometimes I'll use them on events. I generally don't use them a ton. I do like to store and save these as much as possible. The only other times that I've considered them as well as a research, which is pretty important. So we'll come back on some of those pieces in a future episode as well. Or if you've got some of them, we might have touched them here on the channel. All right, now Kingdom's logistics. This is kind of cool. Sent 700 balloons. That's crazy. That's like 2 a day. Train sent 7,500, about 7,400 to be exact, and then shipped 690. That's a ton, absolutely ton of stuff in motion, my friends. Then we also have no surrender. So we do our guild boss guides here all the time on the channel. I'm very, very particular about them in terms of making sure that I do them on every season for you, whether you're a new player, whether you're a return player. I think it's just a fun way to connect and see if there's any changes, those kinds of things. I know I've gotten plenty of feedback on those. I know many players also really love them, so I continue to do them. Now, this is pretty interesting to see here. I am less than the top 1%. net when it comes to Red Velvet Dragon, which is pretty cool. Additionally here, Avatar of Destiny 1.5 and Living Licorice 1.5. To be fair, my best team is probably Red Velvet Dragon. That's generally where I do most of my damage. The other two, as you can see, could use a little bit of help. Now, additionally here, all the other records in 2024, my friends. Highest rank, 15,000. Now, I'm pretty sure that was finished at 15 because I've definitely done better than 15,000. If that's where I finished, I could say that's probably true. Revenge battles, 124. We definitely need to be doing more. I should be taking on revenge on more of you. However, we'll put that for 2025. Same with highest rank. Additionally, their best cookie, Mystic Flower. Most battles joined, Mystic Flower. Mystic Flower is in a lot of my battles, as you can tell. I really enjoyed using that cookie. Now, additionally here, this was the other one that I was going to talk about. Time spent at the town square in 2024. Only about 3 hours, my friends. So when it was first released, I didn't do a ton of it. It came back. I still haven't done a ton of it. I'm not great at logging in. Let me know what you think when it comes to the town square. I'm curious on your thoughts. Certainly, I feel like the whole My Cookie, the Choco Chalk, all that stuff, I like it. It's more of a time thing for me than spending on it. I know it's a great thing for the community. And let me know what you think on that as well. Now, feel free to also share your Chronicle here online, post instructions right there, socials, and get a chance to win some awesome goodies. So big shout out there. Check it out. It's over the month of January here. And feel free to tag me. I want to see what you're doing in those things. Now, one thing that I want to touch on here before we kind of closed out, and again, I love the damage to the bosses, is actually this. When it comes to Op Prosperity, what I am bummed that they did not do this year is they did not include how many crystals we earned, or rainbow cubes that we earned, or coins that we earned, or Choco Chalk, those kinds of things. They did not include that this year. So last year I got over 1 million, I think. You can check out my 2023 year in review. I'll make sure that's posted for you as well in the description. You can check it out, see kind of the difference between the 2 years, because I think last year was the first year they did it. And there really wasn't, at least from my understanding, a ton of advertising on this stuff, at least my take on it. So hopefully you saw it here on the channel. And this is, again, one of the things I was hoping to compare year over year so that I could show you how many crystals I've earned, how many I've saved. So you're just going to have to check out 2023. It's definitely been over 1 million, plus minus this 141. And you can see exactly where our very first video was for 2024 to see how much we accrued if you take that and where we're at in the next video. All right, my friends, with that, I hope you enjoyed our lovely year in review here for CookieRun Kingdom, because it truly is a lot. A lot has happened in 2024, and super excited to share it with you here today in our look back, and additionally looking forward to a fun 2025 with you. I just want to say I hope you enjoyed the episode. Check this stuff out. Like I said, I'll have it down below in the description, or you can check it out in the Discord, or drop me a comment, or ping me, those kinds of things, or the community, to get access to this stuff and check it out. With that, I hope you enjoyed, like I said, and I just want to say thank you. If you still got a question or comment, let me know. And thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. As you can see by all the statistics, right? Some of them. Additionally, my friends, thank you so much to our members. You can check out the memberships here on the channel. I appreciate that. So thank you to all of our members. Additionally, we got swag and merch, and on top of that, our affiliate links. So all nice ways to support. So thank you. Don't forget those socials. At me, chat me, stay connected, because we might showcase your stuff here on the channel, as I like to say. And lastly, my friends, get out there, check out your 2024 in review, onwards to 2025. And with that, until next time, we'll see you again soon. Keep on running.